Hi, ladies. I am Rochelle Kramer. I am a life and relationship coach, and I am back today to talk to you about things to do if you want to attract a high quality man. Last time I talked about things to stop doing if you are wanting to attract a high quality man. And I did it when I was putting on my makeup, and I had such a great response to that I was like, well, heck, I'm getting ready to go on a trip and I'm multitasking as usual, which I know all women, that's what we do. That's our life. So, just to become more relatable, I'm starting with a naked face except for my lashes, which I'm completely in love with, you guys. Gotta admit. And my microbladed brows and my fresh Valentine's nails, you guys. I do have toes to match. I will have to post these, guys. Okay, 3 things to do if you want to attract a high quality man. Okay, this doesn't depend on your age. It doesn't depend on your marital status, whether you're single forever or you've been divorced one time, multiple times, you're widowed. The first thing you need to do to attract a high quality man, if that's what your goal is to know yourself. Okay, what does that mean? That means you have to know what your hurts are, what healing you need to do. If you have not healed anything, if you're like, well, I don't have healing, and yet you've gone through life. You've gone through any amount of life. You've gone through your parents getting divorced. You've gone through somebody losing someone you love. You've gone through divorce. You've gone through being widowed. You've gone through any kind of trauma. Then you are self-deceived. There's healing you need to do. And, healing can come in a lot of different ways. There are, it can be as simple as reading books. It can be as intense as, trauma therapy or, counseling or coaching. I work with people on really healing core wounds. I work with people going through breakups and divorce, or, when they're wanting to call in love, we work on, healing past hurts, like releasing resentments and toxic ties and all kinds of things like that. But there's healing that you need to do so that you do know yourself and like, why do I do things that I do? And there's usually patterns there that you might be repeating, and it could be frustrating to you, but you just don't know how to fix that. And so know yourself, and know how to not just know yourself, but know how to fix those things, and so that you don't bring that into your next relationship. And so, because you don't want to perpetuate that hurt people cycle, because you might end up bleeding on someone that didn't cut you. So whether it's childhood baggage, trauma, resentment, things like that, you got to know yourself so you can heal that stuff. So that's number 1. Okay, the second thing, well, before I say this, I want to ask that you please, if you enjoy this content or you think that these topics of relationships be something that you will enjoy, please hit the bell, the like bell, and you will be alerted to more of this, and subscribe to my channel. And if you can hit the little thumbs up, that'd be awesome too. So the second thing you want to do if you would like to attract a high quality man is know what you want. In other words, be intentional when you are looking for said man. And that means, don't just come around like, or accept anything that's coming around to you, or, just like be in that, just sitting around, kind of be on the lookout for this. So, we're so intentional about things we do in our life. We're intentional when we're looking for a house. Wow, that is bright, but don't worry, I'm going to fix it. We're intentional. Like, for instance, we look for a car. We don't just go out and say like, oh, I need a vehicle. And we go to the car dealership and like, oh, that's a car. I will just buy that one. I'll drive that one and I'll see how I like it for a year. And then like, if I don't like it, I'll get rid of it. No problem. No, we don't do that. I don't know a single person that would ever do that. We don't. We actually think it out, and we're like, okay, I've seen these other cars and there's things about them I like. And a friend of mine says she's got one that has this, and she likes it, and these features, and this and that, okay? So then we're like, we kind of have a list in our head, or maybe even write it down, about what kind of engine it has, and like, you know, power it has, and seats, and all the things. And so when we go to the dealership, we have a description. So that's what you need to have when you're looking for a partner. You need to know yourself and know what's going to work for you, for your needs, for, you know, what you have in mind. So you need to be intentional about that, just like you are everything else. Your relationship needs to be the same. So and when you go out and you start dating, you need to have that intention in mind. What do you want the person to be like? What kind of things need to line up with the things that are like you, the values you have, the relationship that you want, the life you want for yourself. And that's your North Star, is your intention. And if it doesn't line up, it's okay. You don't have to like hate the person, but you can just be like, okay, well, this is not what I was looking for. Just like you would at a car dealership, and say, no, like, I'm just going to move on. I'm going to go look elsewhere. It's really that simple. But you're not obligated to just continue to entertain that. Like, would you buy a car just because you felt sorry for the salesperson? No, but a lot of people get caught up in situations where they're dating someone because they're like, I don't have the heart to tell them I don't like them. All right, guys, I did skip a couple steps in the makeup process because what I'm learning about myself is that I talk a lot with my hands. This is harder than it looks. I don't know who all of you guys have done this before, but I'm like, okay, I'm just talking and talking. I'm not doing my makeup. Okay. So anyway, hopefully I'm not late, and this is why I'm late a lot. I think I can do more than I can. That's a whole nother thing. But anyway, okay, third thing that you want to do if you want to attract a high quality man is you want to have firm personal boundaries. All right. So how do you do that? Well, it kind of tags on with the last thing I was talking about, in that, you know, just kind of going along to get along. And if you know what you want and you're intentional about having that, you have to know how to say no. You have to know when something is not right for you, and you have to stand in that and stand by yourself and honor yourself, honor what you're wanting. So your boundary is, okay, this is my intention, this is what I'm looking for, and this is what I intend to do or to intend to have. And it has to be firm. So know when to say no, and, you know, also knowing what a healthy relationship looks like. And if it's veering off that course, then you have to address it. And then you have to tell the person, like, this is not working for me. This behavior is not acceptable. And if they don't fix it, then you have to be willing to walk away from the relationship. And that's a firm personal boundary. So if you don't have that, you're going to find yourself in an unhealthy, toxic situation or relationship. And that's how you find a high quality man. Because if you're putting up with stuff that's not okay, that's not high quality. If you're saying yes to men that aren't even right for you, that's not going to be high quality. That's not going to be a quality relationship. So I would love for you guys, again, to subscribe. I would love for you to visit me at coachingcloset.com. You can find out about having a discovery call with me, a session with me, to, you know, kind of ask me about your situation, or you can find out about my coaching group for single women. That is low cost, high value, and we talk about all things relationship, and we help you call in the one if that's what you want to do, or get ready to call in the one. It's as low as $25 a month, and it's fantastic. So I look forward to seeing you, and please comment below anything, ask any questions, suggest any videos you'd like to see. I would absolutely love to give you the content that you would like to see. Have a blessed day.